Disclaimer, if you are triggered by divination, astrology, tarot, and worldly discussions, this channel is not for you. Please enjoy.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another celebrity tarot intuitive reading. So we're going to be diving in Miss Wendy Williams. If you guys don't know what's going on with her, basically they're saying she's showing signs of trigger warning, dementia, and she's not apparently doing well, and she apparently won't be returning back to her purple seat allegedly. Okay, so all of this is alleged, but this is what they're reporting. And I just want to also say that I don't really wish this on anyone, so I'm not relishing or celebrating in somebody's downfall, because we've been watching Wendy Williams go downhill, and it's unfortunate to see it. And it's been back to back with her, so I'm not going to kick her while she's down or say that she deserves it. And a lot of people feel that this is her karma and she deserves it. Me personally, as someone who's very sensitive and someone who is an empath, I am only going to just pray for her and hope that she recovers and she receives all the help that she needs if all of this is true. But we're just going to be pulling cards on what's coming in for Wendy Williams, okay? If you're new here, welcome. My name is Bianca, but most people know me as Miss J, and welcome to Wisdom and Light, where we do readings like this one, monthly horoscopes, which are coming. They're probably going to be coming in December, which is around the corner, because I'm doing this reading on November 27th. And we also do just whatever that's going on in the cosmos, okay? So thank you so much for being here, and welcome to all of my new soul family members that are subscribed to this channel. I'm so happy that you're here. And yeah, enough with my chit chat. Let's get back into this reading. Show me Wendy Williams energy. What are the messages coming in for Wendy Williams? We have the Five of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay, we have Temperance, Four of Swords, the Hierophant. So off rip, Wendy Williams is still aware. There's this misconception that she's not in her right frame of mind, but she's still she can articulate herself still. She still understands what's going on. And she feels very livid with all of this that's happening. I don't feel like she wanted to lose her purple seat, or even it being discussed that she's going to get replaced by Sherry Shepherd. I believe that's her name. A lot of people like her. And what's interesting is even in her reading, she's doing her absolute best to bounce back. But that's rushing the process, because she shouldn't be rushing this process. She doesn't like that she wasn't given the option to just do it from home. But at the same time, the showrunners and the people in charge didn't want that option, because when they tried to do that option, she was late, or she didn't want to, or her good days and bad days kept fluctuating. So the network didn't want to take that chance. So she's angry that they didn't consider that, because she feels nobody is me and nobody can be me. And she's absolutely right. Nobody is Wendy Williams, and she paved the way for a lot of the blogs and the people that you love and get information from now. But does that mean that Wendy Williams was the one that was breaking stories and breaking the internet? No. Her delivery to things, I mean, I don't feel like she was even the one that was getting exclusives. She was simply just talking about it, and because of her name and who she is, people are going to tune in and listen. But I wouldn't say that people were going to her for the scoop or the insight like they used to, because she wasn't the one breaking stories. You got a lot of these YouTubers on YouTube that are doing the damn thing, breaking the internet and breaking stories. So it's not like before. So Wendy Williams, if anything, nothing wrong with that, by the way, her audience are people that have been writing for her for years, and if she didn't break the story first, they don't care, because they just want to hear it from Wendy Williams herself, and they want to hear her commentary. And that's really what it is. But no, she wasn't breaking the internet and she wasn't breaking stories, because you have enough people that are running this race a little bit faster than her that are doing that. So when we look at the Five of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands, I do feel that she's fighting like hell to get her spot back. However, she has a lot of energy against her that's saying you can't run this race the way that you used to. You also can't lie to yourself or pretend, because her even saying that she's okay when she wasn't is the reason why things even escalated the way that it did. Because it's trying to run when you know that you shouldn't be running. Yeah, you can run, but you shouldn't be. So I feel that with Wendy Williams, her health needs to be her top priority, not losing her spot. And I wish she had real friends or people that love her to tell her this, because it's like, you don't need to run this race. You did that. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You know what I'm saying? You did that. You paved the way. You don't have to do anything. But there's this, she doesn't like how it's ending. It's not on her terms. It's not her saying, I'm taking a step away from the purple chair. This is what she doesn't like. She feels that this is getting taken away from her. Like, I'm just being replaced. I'm just being forgotten. I'm being pitied. I'm not being respected. I didn't get that. I'm channeling her energy. Like, I did not get to speak my piece and say what I want. And I brought everybody so much money. I brought everybody so many opportunities. I didn't get that in return. I deserve to get that in return. How dare you? So she's very upset. She's very upset that the network, she feels like the network is escalating this. But intuitively, what I'm sensing, and I'm going to get some oracle cards to talk about this more, what I'm sensing is she does need to rest, and she does need to consider her health. And it's not about running this race that she feels that she has to run. But Wendy Williams has a lot of pride as well. And you know what? She knows that she has some medical issues. She's aware of that. But you took away her ability to step down on her own. You took away her ability to just, she feels like that was taken away from her. And her vibe is, you know what, nothing that technology can't do. Y'all couldn't just put me on webcam or put me on where I'm FaceTiming or I'm on live and I can say this myself. I can call this out myself. But you guys were so desperate to make your money back. You don't care about me. You only care about your numbers. And technically, she's not wrong about that. They don't really care about her well-being. They care about their investment. And they're not getting their investment by waiting on Wendy. And to their defense, they feel that, well, you know what, Wendy, when we tried to do that, you didn't show up. Or when we tried to consider you, you kept rescheduling, or something kept happening. We can't take that chance. A lot of money, a lot of time was invested in you. We can't keep doing that for you when we've given you a lot of wiggle room. But Wendy's not trying to hear that, because she even feels like even how this is coming out, it was behind her back. It was like this wasn't a discussion. She actually found out with all of us that Sherry Shepherd was being considered to be on the purple seat. So Wendy feels very slighted. She feels very slighted. Now, even though her cards are saying that this is actually a great change that's coming in for her, because this is going to give her the time to be at peace and to rest. And that's what her reading is saying, actually. It's saying everything happens for a reason. And rather than fighting it, surrender to it, especially with the Four Swords being in the bottom of the reading. And then you have the Hierophant as well, okay? Rest and try to find a way to come back where you are breaking barriers. But she's not seeing it that way. She feels like this is getting taken away from her. Ace of Swords, okay? Two of Wands. So now the debate is, do I show up and get my purple seat back and show them that I can do it? Or do I really just listen to my doctor and rest this one and rest this out and just take care of myself? So right now, Wendy Williams is fighting with her pride against what she knows is the right thing to do. And I understand where she's coming from. Now, as an intuitive and as someone who just wants her to just heal, I would want her to, no, don't do anything you're not ready to do. You're coherent, but not really. You need to rest. You need to take care of yourself and take your time, and you'll know if you're ready to sit back on that chair again. But I'm not feeling that for her. I'm not sensing that for her. And I'm not even trying to say that because I don't want her to, no. I don't feel that it's the right time. And what I'm scared of is her forcing herself to make it time. And then something, because, okay, now her angels are very, you can't do this. You shouldn't do this because this is going to backfire. If she tries to push it, okay, prediction time. If Whitney comes back, why do I keep saying Whitney? If Wendy comes back right now, something's going to happen on live TV, and it's not good. Meaning she faints or something in those realms. So if anything, her angels are saying, we're doing this for your protection. But does she like how the network did her? No, she doesn't like how they did her at all. So show me Wendy Williams' ex-husband, or soon to be ex-husband. I'm not sure if they got the divorce finalized. Show me him. Interesting enough, he is actually quietly helping Wendy. He is trying to help her because he sees that she's not okay. So this is actually him trying to offer his support, even though I don't feel like people around her want him around, because it's like you've brought a lot of this stress that she's going through. So he wants to help in any way that he can. He does. Yeah. And I feel like he is. And he's doing things to show up for her, even though her surroundings are not happy about it. So he is helping her, or at least checking in on her when necessary. He is. I saw the devil card, but let me just keep shuffling. Okay. 6 of Wands. Yeah, he's actually helping her. He's trying to help her, actually. So let me get some oracle cards for Wendy. All right, so I got some oracle cards. Just wanted to use some energy cards. Wendy's going to try to come back, but she shouldn't. She's not ready. She really should just rest, but she's going to try to fight it. And you're going to hear that she's going to try to, but then something happens where she doesn't, or it's going to be declared a rumor. Okay. Woman holding a heart. She doesn't like that Sherry is in her seat. Like, because her purple seed is her heart. That is her bread and butter. That in itself, it made Wendy Williams Wendy Williams. And she feels like that is getting taken away from me. That's being robbed by, no. And you see, this is her. The garden and the gate. This is Wendy. She's behind this gate for her protection. But she's trying to find the strength to come back. She wants to come back. She wants to sit in her chair. She wants to manifest this, the magician in the mirror. She wants a miracle to happen for her. You see, Wendy wants to come back. And she's like, how am I going to come back? How am I going to make this happen? How am I going? But I don't feel no. And I'm not wrong for saying this. It's a no for me, guys. As much as she wants to come back, and we're going to hear that she's going to try to come back, something's going to happen that's only going to solidify why she needs to take care of herself. She needs to rest. Okay? She needs to rest. But no, she does not like that Sherry Shepherd is about to take her shit. She feels like the network is moving sneaky behind her back. So will Sherry actually be successful? And here's the thing with Sherry, I don't feel like she has any hate or any animosity towards Wendy. She was approached an opportunity and she's just taking it. But if Wendy came back, she's like, well, okay, girl, do you. Please take your seat because I'm not trying to replace you. They asked me to do this and I'm doing it. So Sherry is not coming from a place of, I want to take Wendy down, and I just know. Sherry is more like, well, the people are asking and they're paying me a good amount, and I'm not going to turn down an opportunity, so I'll do it. But when Wendy comes back, I bow to her, I bow out, and I'm like, great, she's back. I fulfilled my role. So she's seeing it like a job. She's not seeing it as, I can be the next Wendy Williams. Because I don't even feel like that's her intent, because nobody can be Wendy Williams. Just like nobody can be me, nobody can be you, nobody can be Beyonce, nobody can be, they can try. People can try to be and imitate whoever that they're inspired by, but you're never going to be that person. But you'll shine all on your own if you are you. And I do feel that Sherry knows that and she understands that. Will Sherry do well with this? This is going to give her a confidence boost because, again, she's going to be receiving a lot of praise, okay? But she needs to be careful because the network is trying to use her to replace Wendy. So Wendy's not wrong for feeling like, you know what, they've been wanting this. They wanted an excuse. They're using my health. They're using my moment of weakness to take this away from me. And to an extent, Wendy is right. But Wendy does need to take care of her health, though. Okay? And Sherry needs to understand that she's literally a piece of this puzzle, or she's a pawn in this dirty game that they're playing to get rid of Wendy, because they do want to get rid of her. And there is a lot of people even on set that are happy about this, because it's weird. A lot of people on set, they either quit working for Wendy Williams or they don't like her. So it's like they're happy about this in a way. So this is sad. It's just sad how you work with all these people, they don't like you. You had a marriage that it just unraveled in front of us, like the way that it did. And then you have a lot of people that are celebrities that are not feeling bad about what's happening because you slandered them and created a false narrative about them. And they can't forgive that. So they're not coming from a sympathetic place. And then here's me doing a reading where I fall in the middle and I understand where everybody's coming from. And we, the viewers, or we also the empaths and the intuitives, we feel where she's coming from, but we feel where they're coming from, and we see everything. But this reading is being done to show you that she really shouldn't come back. She needs to rest. And if she gains her strength, then she can. But even early signs of dementia, those things are not reversible. Okay, so if that is true, I just want her to take care of herself. But it's sad that she feels that she has to run this race. But she feels that she has to because she feels that you guys are taking this away from me. You didn't give me the honor of just stepping down myself, making the announcement myself. All of the statements that was released were not from her. And what's interesting is, even as I'm saying this, I'm connecting with her higher self, with her energy, because right now in physical form, she's either sleeping or she's not really talking much. But her higher self is very talkative, and she sees it for what it is, and she's doing her best to come back. But the network can't afford to deal with those fluctuations. They can't flip a coin and, is Wendy going to be coherent today? Is Wendy going to do what she's got to do today? Let's flip a coin and find out. People invested a lot of money. They're not about to do that. So we're going to see how this goes. And Sherry is going to do a good job, but she needs to watch out and know that these people are snakes and she can't trust them. That's the reading. That's what I'm seeing. I love you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. Please give this video a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you do. I deeply appreciate just the engagement. It's nothing to give this video a thumbs up or thumbs down. I hope it's a thumbs up, but if it's a thumbs down, I understand. Well, yeah. And leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your input on this. And how have you been feeling about Wendy Williams? Do you feel that she should fight to come back, or she needs to just rest this out and take care of herself? I feel like she needs to rest this out and take care of herself. But let me know what you think. Anyway, that's what I got. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.